Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another review. This time around I'm going to be doing a review for Saw, the original 2004 version, or yeah, movie. Um, yeah, and it's the full-length movie, and the reason I say that's because this is actually based off a short that James Wan also directed. So yeah, the short was originally the bear trap scene with Amanda, I believe, and here we see that more of it in this movie, amongst other things. So yeah, this movie stars Lee Wano, Carrie Ellis, Daniel Glover, Ken Lewin, Deanna Myers, Paul Gutrek, Mike Butters, Michael Emerson, Benito Martinez, Shawnee Smith, Mackenzie Vega, Monica Potter, Ned Balmy, Alexandra Bokyan Chun, and Avner Garby, yeah, and Tobin Bell. And yeah, before I begin though, 10-second spoiler warning. Uh, um, as usual, for those who have yet to actually watch this movie and haven't already, stop the video, go check it out, and come back and watch the rest of this review. 10-second spoiler warning, as usual, starting now. Okay, so 10 seconds are up. So for those who have yet to actually watch, this movie and haven't already, please don't comment down below or be messaging me that I never gave you fair warnings as usual. I did. So yeah, before I actually get into the synopsis, likes and dislikes, and then the rate as I normally do, I just want to say that this is gonna be kind of, I guess, like an 11th anniversary review, because this movie came out on October 29th, 2004, and right now at the time of reviewing this, it's November 1st, 2015. So I'm like, why not? 11th anniversary review, why not? Okay, yeah, make it a little bit more fun for the review. Yay. So yeah, now as usual, quick synopsis, likes and dislikes, and then the rate. So basically, you have these two men here, Adam, this guy called Adam, and this doctor called Lawrence, and they're both stuck in this room. And most of this part of this movie is told through flashbacks and how this investigation is more or less going on. The investigation is that you have this character, you have this killer, and calls himself Jigsaw, or they've called him Jigsaw, and basically he's trying to kill people who he believes don't appreciate life as much as they should or as much as they could. So he pits these two men against each other, or he tries to. Adam and Lawrence. The doctor, he's a cheater. He's cheating on his wife, and he really doesn't care what he tells his patients. You know, you're gonna die. He doesn't really care. And as for the Adam kid, I believe he's a drug dealer, or he's into that kind of world. He's into drugs or whatever. They really don't explain as to why this Adam character is there, or at least the reason why he's chosen. And yeah, you basically see through Daniel Glover's character, through flashbacks and Daniel Glover's character, this investigation that's going on and trying to find this Jigsaw character. We see some of how he's killed some of his victims already. One of them through putting him in this small cage filled with razors that he needs to get out. The bear trap scene with Amanda, which is very famous. Um, he also kidnaps this one guy and puts him in a room and puts some flammable substance on him and says that he needs to break the code, in order to he needs to break a code to get into a safe in order to, I guess, take out the poison from his blood or something like that. I'm not really sure. So yeah, there are some pretty cool traps here. Yeah, and just the whole aspect of this movie is pretty fun, and also the reveal, because you have these two men in this room, and then in the middle of the room you have this supposedly dead guy. It seems like he committed suicide or whatever. It's not really explained. Um, and so now you have Adam and Lawrence, and they're, for the most part, they're actually throughout this whole film, they are in this movie. I mean, they are, of course, they're in the movie. They're in this room. But once the door opens, Lawrence, after cutting off his foot, which is actually a pretty gruesome scene, he manages to escape. And about 2 or 3 minutes later, this guy who we thought was dead, stands up and shows to Adam that he's alive, and now you're gonna suffer because it's past 6 o'clock, basically. So yeah, overall, it's a pretty great movie. It's a really good. It's a really scary movie. It's great. It's more of a psychological thriller, and I think that's one of the and I think that's why it benefits so much because it is a psychological thriller and just the way that it is. The director James Wan, really great job, really great job for horror movies. I mean, if you see some of his other works, he's done some other notable horror movies: The Conjuring, Insidious, Parts 1 and 2. I believe The Conjuring is gonna get a second part. He's done Dead Silence, Steigen, and interestingly enough, he's gonna be doing Aquaman, which I don't think is gonna be a horror movie, and he did Furious 7. So he knows how to do other movies that aren't horror, but horror is definitely his specialty. Um, so yeah, I mean overall it's pretty well written movie because it is smart. Because it's able to make you feel tense and uneasy just through the psychology of this killer and how he's killing people. Because also the reverse bear trap that basically gouges your mouth open. Yeah, I mean just imagine that happening to you. It's pretty creepy and it's scary. And then having these two guys pitted against each other, it's also pretty creepy, pretty smart, because they really don't want to kill each other despite not knowing each other. They know they don't trust each other to begin with. They're trying to trust in each other enough that they can escape and maybe help each other out, but they don't really trust each other that much because they trust each other. They want to trust each other, but they do kind of see through each other's lies from time to time. So yeah, I mean overall it's a really I don't know. Can I say it's a fun movie? I mean, it's fun for the horror for the horror movie aspect of it. It's fun in that sense. It's a pretty good popcorn film, I'll say that. But it's a smart film. It's intelligent and it makes you think, which I think it's something that most movies kind of have forgotten nowadays. As the years go on, they kind of forget to make smart movies because it's just not a popcorn film. It's an actual smart movie with a pretty interesting plot. You have these two guys pitted against each other. We see the Jigsaw guy character killing other people. That's pretty interesting. So yeah, the gore, it's gory for sure. It's gory. Apparently they needed to cut out a ton of scenes to get this into a rated R rating, to have it a rated R rating. If not, it would have been like an NC-17 rating. So yeah. But yeah, overall, it's a really great movie in my opinion. Definitely do check it out if you haven't already. The acting for the most part, the acting is actually pretty great in my opinion. The only person that I think could have been cast differently, I think, is Daniel Glover's character, whatever you want to call him. Danny Glover's character. So yeah, I mean, I just feel like he could have been played by, like that character specifically could have been played by anybody else, in my opinion. But maybe that's just me. Overall, though, yeah. Overall, a really great film. Definitely do check it out if you haven't already. And that's basically it for now. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent, I give this movie an 8.5 out of 10. It's a really great movie in my opinion. Just Daniel Glover's character could have been played by anybody because he's just a cop. He's like a stereotypical cop with like little motivation. So yeah. That's basically it for now. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and comic book reviews. Comment down below on your thoughts on the movie. Have you seen it? And if not, why not? And if you have, what are your thoughts on it? Comment on that down below. Let me know. Like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.